If this recent job listing is anything to go by, the big new Rayman project that keeps getting leaked and we keep hearing things about could be so much quicker than we thought. So let me run you down everything while we try and work out exactly when we're going to see this Rayman game. So first things first, if you don't already know, a Rayman game is in the works. Yay! It's been a very long time. It's coming up for 13 years since Rayman Legends came out, which is the last mainline Rayman game. And Ubisoft have pretty much confirmed, well no, they have confirmed that a new Rayman game is in the works. After it leaked in late 2024, covered on this channel by the way. You should subscribe for more by the way. It leaked via Insider Gaming that a new Rayman game was being developed under the title Project Steambot, the working title. This is said to be a remake. Now Ubisoft then, at the time, came out and said, yeah, go on then, we are exploring the future of the brand, and that was kind of it. However, earlier this year, in September 2025, Ubisoft started to celebrate Rayman's 30th anniversary, and at the fan showcase Rayman Alive, they made an appearance and confirmed there was a new Rayman game in the works. Now, what's interesting here is they have not commented on whether it's a remake or not. Now, simply based on how accurate Insider Gaming tend to be, and the fact that they got it right that there was a Rayman game in the works, to the point where Ubisoft had to say, yeah, there is, I'm guessing it's a remake, simply because, I mean, the rest of it was true. But Ubisoft, it's important to say Ubisoft have not confirmed it's a remake. So if we're talking about what we know, we don't know that, we just know there's a new Rayman game coming, but that's not really relevant to this. Another thing to note is that with the anniversary celebrations, the Rayman social media accounts are active again now, and the Twitter account follows me. Love you. But this just means that Ubisoft clearly care. Rayman is coming back. There have been little tidbits of things. There's an art book that's gone up for sale, another U2's plush and vinyl toy or figure. Not a toy. I don't think it's a toy, it's a figure. There was even a re-release of the original Rayman on Game Boy Color. So there's a lot of Rayman stuff going on. But the most important thing, and sadly the only thing that hasn't happened yet, is that a new Rayman game is coming. And it's probably coming in the next 6 months. So since we discovered there was a Rayman game coming in the first place, there have been some job listings that have not hid the fact that it is for Rayman. Many jobs have been hiring for the Rayman brand, which, if you've been following my channel or any of the Rayman... apologies. Ooh. So since the Rayman game came to be, or since we discovered it existed, there have been a lot of job listings hiring for the Rayman brand. You know, they're not being secretive anymore. We know they're making a Rayman thing. Now the Rayman brand does suggest they're not hiring for just one game, they're hiring for multiple. Now I have my theories. I'm sticking by my theories. Rayman 3 Remastered. I'm so sure about this. I will bet a kidney. I should probably edit that bit out, just in case I'm wrong. Anyway, my point is, they advertised for a 3D artist a while ago, or like for 3D gameplay, which would suggest the game is 3D, whether this is this remake or if this is one of the other projects that potentially they're working on. I mean, I think Rayman 3 is 3D, Rayman 3 Remastered. So it's not unheard of for Rayman job listings to leak little things, which brings me on to the main topic of this video. Now you're all caught up or skipped ahead if you are so inclined. They are hiring for a technical sound designer, specifically, as per the LinkedIn article, technical sound designer on Rayman, specifying Rayman. At Ubisoft Montpellier, it is a hybrid role, and you work within the audio team composed of 3 people. Fair enough, they're working on the audio of Rayman. Maybe that's something you do towards the end, who knows. It's a 6-month contract. Now, it could mean nothing. It could just be that they need someone to help out for 6 months. But, I have a feeling that, like, it might be done in 6 months. You see, the thing is, right, whatever they're doing, let's say, hypothetically, this is the remake. I think it's probably safe to say it is a remake that they're doing, because, like I say, that leaked when Rayman leaked. So I'm assuming it is a remake. I don't know which one it is, but it doesn't really matter which one it is, because if it's a remake, they're not doing level design. Yeah, they're remaking assets and whatever, but like the core fundamentals of the gameplay, you know, how it's supposed to play, the enemy types, the power-ups, the structure of the levels all already exist, so that's not going to take much development time. There's probably not a lot of pre-production work going into it, because again, all of the pre-production is kind of the original game. I don't know which one they're remaking. I'm hoping it's Rayman 2. And if it is, it's a 3D platformer. I mean, even if it's Rayman 1 or Origins or Legends, that's a 2D platformer. Does it really take that long to develop? I mean, it's not like we're doing GTA 6 here or Assassin's Creed, any of them. You know, they take a long time to make because they're hyper-realistic. But, you know, I think Rayman 2 took something stupid like 14 months to develop back in the day. Now, obviously, things have changed. But, like, I'm just using my brain here. This has been in development since September 23? 2 and a bit years? Let's say it comes out in 6 months. That puts us at June? June the 8th, let's say. That's 6 months from today. That'll be nearly 3 years development for a 3D platformer that's a remake of an existing 3D platformer, meaning all the pre-production, level design, enemy design and everything is wiped out. It's just a case of redoing the existing assets so they have more polygons, essentially. I mean, that is very disrespectful to all the developers. They're putting in, I imagine, a lot of hard work. And I'm not undercutting the work that goes into a remake. I'm just saying a completely new 3D platformer is bound to take more time than remaking something that already has a version. That's all I'm saying. I don't think they need to hand draw as many concept art pieces. They don't have to come up with level design. What I'm saying is, I think less than 3 years is pretty reasonable. I don't know. I think Rayman whatever, Rayman 4 would be nice. I think that might be coming out in about 6 months, which would be insane. I'm not sure. I could be completely wrong. This also could be sound design for another. I'm going to do it. I'm going to say it. Rayman 3 Remastered. Now, if you... Anyway, that really is all I've got. Goodbye. Enjoy Rayman and become a clogger, subscribe, all of that pizzazz, and I don't know. Oh, whoops. Oh, yeah.